Beauty is influence. Beauty is magnetism. Beauty is seduction. And beauty is power. Beauty is not shallow and beauty is not superficial. Beauty is the physical expression of your identity. Beauty is the way your inner world is physically expressed and how that expression becomes visible. Your external expression is a fundamental aspect of becoming your highest self. Your style, your grooming, your posture, your health. All of those things, along with your aesthetic choices and physical appearance, communicate who you are to everyone around you before you even open your mouth. When your identity is physically visible, it becomes unforgettable. And what is unforgettable becomes undeniably powerful. Hey angels, I'm Christian. Welcome back to my channel where we talk all things mindset, manifestation, spiritual healing, and beauty. The way you present yourself to the world is a direct communication of how you feel about yourself internally. Beauty, style, physical care are not vanity or conceit. They are self-sovereignty and expressions of self-love and self-certainty. When your physicality reflects the version of yourself that you've cultivated within, your ability to attract favorable people and places and opportunities is significantly amplified. Let's talk about Marilyn Monroe and Kim Kardashian. Marilyn Monroe and Kim Kardashian are literally considered to be the most beautiful, magnetic, enchanting, irresistible, unforgettable, beautiful people of this last century. You know, there's Marilyn's immortal and eternal and everlasting, timeless beauty, and Kim Kardashian's classic and captivating and seductive and viral, globally renowned beauty. But what Kim and Marilyn share and evoke is not just the power of beauty, it's the power of a signature visual identity. Marilyn's instantly recognizable blonde curls, her red lipstick, her breathy voice, and Kim's signature hourglass waist. These women are beautiful not only because of the way they look, but because of the way they make people feel. Their aura, their beauty, their magnetism and seduction creates this sense of fantasy and otherworldliness that people cannot help but be drawn to. These women were unforgettable and unmistakable not only because they were beautiful, but because they were never afraid to take up space. They were never afraid to take up space visually or physically or energetically or behaviorally, despite the world telling them to shrink. Marilyn and Kim perfectly encapsulate the power of beauty. And I want you to encapsulate this power of beauty the way they have. Their signature look is timeless for a reason. And your higher self has a signature look. Your most beautiful self is unforgettable. You know, trends come and go, but a signature look is forever. And a signature look is really about discovering and committing to who you are physically and internally at the highest level. It's about committing to that visual expression of who you already are. Have you always wanted to have blonde hair? Have you always wanted to speak a certain way? Have you always wanted to dress a certain way? Have you always known that your body was destined to look a certain way? That's your higher self calling to you and saying we were destined to be beautiful externally and internally. When it comes to a signature look, it requires consistency of aesthetics. Consistency of aesthetics creates recognizability. And recognizability creates magnetism. Now let's talk about the 4 steps of a physical shift. In my master guide to becoming your higher self, I talk about the 4 shifts to becoming your higher self. Within the physical shift of becoming your highest, most powerful, most beautiful self, there are 4 steps. Step 1 is skincare and body care. Your skin is the first thing people notice about you, and your higher self treats their body and their skin and their face like a temple. Having a consistent skincare routine is an act of self-love and really the foundation to unlocking the power of your highest beauty. Step 2 is a signature look. Your higher self does not follow trends. They create their own aesthetic. As I said, trends come and go. Trends are ephemeral. Trends are fleeting. They don't last. In this day and age of micro trends, of things moving so quickly, you hop onto something just as quickly as it goes. So I want you to be a trendsetter for yourself, not a follower. Explore what makes you feel confident and sexy and hot and beautiful. And once you find it, commit to it relentlessly. A signature look is not just about your clothing, your makeup, your hair. It's about your energy. It's about the way you carry yourself, the way you walk into rooms, and your aura. On that note, step 3 is posture and body language. The way you hold yourself immediately defines your aura and your presence. Your higher self walks tall, makes eye contact, and moves confidently. They don't hunch or slouch or hide. They're not afraid of being seen. Even if you're not someone who necessarily wants to be out there like that, still moving with confidence with the people you're close with or the people you do see is the key to embodying beauty. Last but not least is step 4, which is all about health and vitality. Your higher self prioritizes sleep. They prioritize nutrition. They prioritize movement and physical activity because a powerful body houses a powerful mind, and a powerful mind is a healthy mind. When I talk about health, in terms of beauty, physical health is so crucial and so important. You can't forget physical health without mental health, and they go hand in hand. My mom always told me, take care of your body now and your body will take care of you later. And that's so true because a healthy person wants a million things, but a sick person wants only one. Beauty is a feeling, it's an energy, it's the way you are in your body and in your mind. And feeling physically healthy is the foundation for all success. Now let's talk about how your beauty is your power. The most magnetic people in history, like Marilyn Monroe, like Kim Kardashian, like Cleopatra, understood that beauty is power not because of conventional attractiveness, but because of self-expression and intentionality. These beautiful and magnetic and powerful people curated how they moved throughout the world, and they made their appearance an identity statement. And to move through the world with beauty and with charm and with magnetism is a weapon. Beauty is a weapon. Growing up, the world tells us that beauty is shallow and it's superficial and it's vain to be enraptured by your own beauty. But what they didn't tell you is that beauty is the oldest weapon to exist. When we're young, we're told to hide our beauty. We're told to shrink it. We're told to be humble because the world is uncomfortable when someone beautiful like you knows the power of their own reflection. The moment you stop shrinking your aura and presence and hiding your beauty is the moment you realize that beauty isn't decorative and it's not superficial and it's not just about the way you look. Beauty is influence. Beauty is magnetism. Beauty is seduction, and beauty is power. Your beauty is a weapon, not for harm, but to influence and hypnotize and manifest the life you desire. Now let's talk about building your signature look, because this is the most important part of embodying the physical shift that is the power of beauty when it comes to stepping into your highest, most powerful, most beautiful self. Rome wasn't built in a day, and neither is your signature look. It really requires experimentation. It's discovered through trial and error, and it's really refined through commitment. Your highest, most powerful, most beautiful self is not afraid to explore. You know, you try something, you discard it, and then you refine and ultimately land on an aesthetic that feels really true to who you are and who you've always known you are. I really believe that a signature look and aesthetics and beauty are part of a ritual and are part of routine and really something that feels like you at your highest level. Whether it's skincare, whether it's hair care, whether it's fitness, whether it's makeup, whether it's dressing yourself in a beautiful garment or pairing the perfect perfume. These are all rituals that amplify our sense of beauty, our feeling of beauty, and our ability to evoke beauty. A signature look doesn't have to be expensive. It can really be down to the way you style your hair, or the different exercises you do at the gym, or the way you layer your perfumes, or the way you groom yourself. It's really about that. Ultimately, beauty is the way you take care of yourself physically. So in my master guide to becoming your higher self, I include so many journal prompts, so many questions, and so many different ways to reflect on all the shifts of becoming your higher self. I'm going to put on the screen some journal prompts for you to step into your signature look and really explore what that means to you. Pause the video, write them down, take a screenshot, and really ask yourself, how does my higher self take care of their beauty? How do they take care of their health? How do they show up for themselves physically? How do they express their identity through style? What about their physical expression is unforgettable? These are all things that really allow you to better understand who exactly it is you want to be and become, and how to become that person. So remember, the power of beauty is in the physical shift. True beauty is when your internal identity is expressed physically. Harnessing the power of beauty is being able to curate a signature look that is instantly recognizable. And mastering beauty is the ability to invest in your health and in your style and in your physical appearance and physical expression. I love you, angels. I'm so grateful for all your love and support. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next week for another video.